If you work and improve those 5 skills, I can guarantee you will bring instantly better racing results, even with your current speed. Mistake number 5. Race is not hot lapping. Speed is important, but becoming fast driver is very slow process and will take some years. In the meantime, we have to deal with drivers on the same level, and we need the best possible result from each race to improve on the ranking system. Hot lapping is all about the ideal line, but remember, the place we gain or lose strongly depends on how well we can drive outside of that perfect racing line. Let me repeat that again. All the places we're gonna gain or lose strongly depend on how well we can drive outside of the perfect racing line and how well we know the track under those conditions. And most of the drivers, even the experienced ones, prepare for a race with hot lapping, which is huge mistake. So finding a teammate and practice together close fight is very crucial, and that is the only way to find the weak spots of the attacking and the defending lines. The minimum ratio of your preparation for a race must be 80% hot lapping and at least 20% fight with your mate. That will dramatically improve the overall results. Mistake number 4. Forcing yourself into trouble. And that is a weird one. To gain position, you must force trouble, but then you must capitalize from the situation you just created. And what I mean by that, let me give you a few examples. Here I'm forcing myself into 3 white car situation, sitting in the middle for the upcoming very difficult chicane. We all know what's going to happen. Well, let's see and then analyze my decisions. As you see, I force big trouble intentionally and then just back off and let those guys deal with it. By putting my car in the middle, I'm taking away the visible braking point marker for the bottom car, but also the awareness from their relative position to each other. And there are a few possible outcomes from this situation. A. They will have a contact because they see my car back off and they are thinking they have the corner. B. One of the cars will back off early and I will try to gain at least one position. C. They will magically make the corner too wide with very slow exit and I will overtake them both after the corner. That is extreme example, but the overtake philosophy is the same, and here I have few other examples. In this situation, I dive inside the slow right and put myself on the outside for the double left. Not ideal position for myself, but there is a big reason for that. It seems I put myself into trouble till that moment where I back off and create optimal exit for the upcoming straight. Let's go back to the beginning of that move. My goal is to disturb his optimal racing line for the entire section and create optimal exit on the last part just before the straight. Classic cutback. Another example here, forcing the other car into difficult entry, which always create bad exit. I back off early, cutback move and gain position again. Remember that racing philosophy. Force trouble, but don't force yourself into trouble. Which leads me to the next common mistake. Not every attack opportunity is ideal. Some cost a lot of time and can hurt the overall results. You must be patient and clever. What I mean by that? Every race is different and every decision we take is very important. For example, one aggressive move can cost a lot of time and most of the times is just inefficient. Here is one aggressive move which cost me probably potential win. I dive in and tremendously slow both of us and let the leader just extend the gap. Those little impatient decisions bring mostly negative results, and in the next lap I overtake the car without losing time, but I catch the leader too late. You see, racing is not just winning the next position, but also how efficient your attack will be. Being patient and managing your decisions can be 5 to 10 seconds difference at the end of the race and potentially some places. Mistake number 2. Defending your position at all costs. I have seen that mistake so many times. even from experienced drivers. When you have similar pace with the competition, you can work it together and not losing time in hard fight. Most of the times that create a gap from the leaders and give chance to the cars behind to catch up. Again, what is the point of hot lapping for ages just to find that last tenth of the second and then fight for no reason and losing a second per corner? Be patient and manage your decisions. You can lose lot of time in hard defending, manage your tires and give it all at the last lap or two. And mistake number one, frustration take over and totally kill your performance. 90% of the incidents drivers thinks is other people's mistake, and always 50% of those drivers are totally wrong. That leads to harsh discussions over the course of the race and loss of concentration. Let's see what happened here. They spent good few minutes and escalate their frustration for incident created from netcode.
You call me disrespectful.
Jake, what the fuck did you say? Who the fuck did I dump?
That big wreck that you were just in, coming out of turn 9?
The guy spun the guy in front of him, and then he came down and wrecked me.
My guy, I didn't even touch him. Watch the replay.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the guy in front of you. Jake, shut the fuck up and learn something about racing. Holy shit.
Yeah? How long have you been racing? Like, real life shit.
None of your fucking business.
Yeah, right.
For example, here in this situation, I felt I spun the car in front of me and felt guilty, and in this situation, the car behind spun me. But what I felt and what actually happened are two completely different things. In the first situation, he turned it into me and didn't let enough space to fit my car into the corner, and in the second, I didn't let space and got turned around. In both situations, I try to totally ignore my emotions and try to focus on my driving and take the maximum from my new current position. But if you can't manage your impulsive reactions, better turn off your microphone, or even better, turn off the entire chat while racing. Remember, even if you feel it wasn't your mistake, sometimes it's totally your fault, and screaming on the chat will make you look a total dick. Finish your race and watch the replay from all the possible angles. We are learning mostly from the mistakes we make, and we can avoid making enemies on the track and looking like a total assholes. So, I can guarantee, if you start working on those 5 areas, even with your current speed, you will dramatically improve your overall results. See you on the next one.